Is that it?
I think so. It certainly looks whale-like.
Wow, you've got good eyes.
Naturally, I don't wear these glasses to look pretty.
Commander, is that our target? How should we proceed? Okay, but how?
I know I always say my firepower could pierce a hole in the sky, but that's just a figure of speech.
We're not equipped to shoot down such a large transport aircraft. At least not one at that altitude.
What is that thing anyway?
Codename Queen Whale. It's a massive transport aircraft that's been in use since the first Rapture invasion.
That long? It must be really old then.
Correct.
Shouldn't we be calling it Ancient Queen Whale then?
Yeah, that's, real funny.
Rappy, the least you could do is pretend like it was funny.
How highly humorous.
Thank you.
It's clear that Queen Whale is still in service. It can transport large quantities of materials by flying at high altitudes. It's still capable of its primary functions. That's why it's still active. Not many of them were shot down during the initial invasion either.
Alright then, allow me to repeat my question from before. Master, what's our next course of action?
Aren't you being a tad unrealistic? How can we possibly take down something that's way up there? How come we're chasing after this thing anyway? Aren't we supposed to be looking for Vaphouse?
Yeah, we already used the only bullet we had on that big red meanie.
And that didn't even work out. Sure, it looked like it hurt like the dickens, but it certainly didn't kill her.
Yeah, I thought it caused a lot more damage, and she'd be screaming stuff like, "No, I can't die! This can't be the final resting place for a mighty heretic!"
Anise, Neon.
Oh, sorry. Was my acting a bit off?
No, it was spot on. Anyway, I hate to break up the fun. And while it is nice sitting here watching a flying whale up in the sky, we have more important things to take care of.
As a matter of fact, I'm rather curious myself, Commander. Is there any reason in particular that we're attempting to take down the Queen Whale?
What did you say? It's possible, at least in theory. But I already told you, once you obtain that power, there will be a whole lot of other people wanting to get their hands on it. You're someone of particular interest to the Ark. I would be fine with all of this if you weren't intending on using the bullets, but you are. You will be detected the moment you use that Vaphouse. The entire Ark will know about it. It looks like there's no use trying to change your mind. Very well. If you insist on throwing yourself into the fire, I won't stop you. To be perfectly frank, this piques my interest as well. It's not every day you get a chance to make a Vaphouse bullet. I will need something, however. Yes. You need to catch something for me. Codename Queen Whale.
Hey, Commander, are you listening to me?
Wowee,
the Commander's keeping secrets.
I knew it. This happens whenever someone starts dating.
Well, I suppose everyone living in the Ark has at least one or two dirty secrets.
I understand. I won't pry any further. I still say there's no way we can bring down the Queen Whale. Unless you have a plan? Understood. Let's move.
Why aren't Papillon and Dorothy here?
I hear Papillon is down with a cold.
Good grief. She could at least have the decency to come up with a half-decent lie.
I suppose Dorothy is feeling fatigued as well.
Go figure.
Is it okay for those two to be left alone?
Are you worried about them?
I'm worried about everything except those two.
I see. Well, don't worry. Right now, each of them wants something from the other, but neither side is willing to budge an inch. They're not going anywhere.
Come on, guys! Turn those frowns upside down! I'm hiding! Oh! I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life for something sweet! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it! I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Correct. I did some experiments with the VOPhouse components found in your blood. I wanted to determine if it could be implemented into offensive weapons, including bullets, or defensive equipment like armor. Unfortunately, every attempt resulted in failure. The components that make up VOPhouse disintegrate once they're synthesized with metal. They simply do not mix, and I can't ascertain the exact reason since the sample was so small. It's incompatible with Gostaria as well. I even tried combining it with Rapture parts, but everything ended in failure. The only thing I was able to produce were bullets that contained your blood, but not the VOPhouse. It's like something out of a bad horror novel. The only thing they'd be good for is putting a hex on someone. That's exactly what I'm saying. At the very least, it can't be combined with any commonly used metals. Is that so? I assume you used the military scanner on it? Those scanners only pick up materials used by the military. The main component of that VOPhouse bullet is something not used by the military. In fact, it's something you can't necessarily use in the strictest sense of the word. Human cells. The VOPhouse is flowing in your bloodstream. I attempted to synthesize the VOPhouse with human cells. The result? I ended up with something that could be considered a bullet, in the broadest sense of that word. If you must know, I used some of mine. Would you like me to tell you where I extracted them from? Anyway, the VOPhouse bullet I ended up with is unfortunately a bullet in name only. It's not nearly as durable as metal, so it can't withstand the initial explosion when being fired. You wouldn't make a dent in the body of a heretic, or even an ordinary Nikkei. You could use reinforced plastic, or several other new materials instead. But that won't make much of a difference. That's where Queen Whale comes in. During the first Rapture invasion, the Raptures didn't have a semi-permanent power source like they do now. The power source they did have had to be continually charged. What do you think they used to accomplish that? That's right. Living things, humans and animals to be precise.
Wing reporting for duty.
Where's the next site?
Let's rock and roll! I really do enjoy being with you.
Wing reporting for duty.
One moment. Allow me to finish one personal assignment.
You want me over there? That could be arranged.
Action is also my specialty. I'm hiding! Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it. Is it enough for fighting? This all feels so familiar, but how? Oh, all gone.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools!
So, I just have to shoot?
So hot. This heat is killing me.
Wait a second.
What am I doing here? go. Why do I know this? Oh no! We fainted!
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools!
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it. Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
Hey, Rabbity! Let's have some fun!
Raise rebuilds are all powerful tools!
Going to slip. What am I doing here?
follow you closely, Tiki.
Incoming encounter! Woo! Woohoo!
Yes. When the Raptures first arrived, they laid waste to everything in their path. But soon after, they shifted their focus towards capturing humans. This is most likely because they needed a long-term power source. I assume I don't have to tell you what they did to the humans after capturing them. Then again, there is always a silver lining. After mankind migrated to the Ark, this gathering of ingredients ceased. It could have been that there were no longer any humans on the surface, or perhaps the Raptures found something more efficient. At any rate, after that, Raptures moved on to their current semi-permanent power. This whole period of human hunting didn't last long, only 10 years or so. It's a behavior that later models have never engaged in. While there are still some Raptures remaining from the initial invasion, they'll soon run out of power. That's why we need to get our hands on Queen Whale. The fuel economy of that ship is astounding. However, much like the Raptures present during the first invasion, Queen Whale's power is by no means infinite. Materials several times in order to reinforce its core. In other words, Queen Whale's core is bound to contain human cells. If we synthesize that core with Vophouse, you will get your Vophouse bullet.
Commander, are you okay? A friendly reminder. You don't need to feel bad if you have to keep a secret from us.
Yeah, as long as you don't betray us, it's all good.
I've got secrets too. The main one is that I'm a spy.
Besides, being too transparent can be a bad thing.
Yeah, Master was so transparent the first time we met, I could see through him. Almost like he was an apparition.
Whoa, no kidding.
Commander, we'll be arriving at the meeting point to rendezvous with Johann soon. Let's go.
Are you in danger? Let me at him! Done. Nice and fast.
Oh, I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Be right back in here. You're doing it right.
You're early. Let's go. Just call me Johann, like you've been doing, and speak normally. I always hated that nickname.
Big J?
Master, do you know this person?
Did you say guerrilla war tactics? New Hope.
New Hope? New Hope? Really?
What's all this about New Hope?
Him. That's New Hope.
No, wait, that's, what's going on?
let's just say his reputation precedes him.
Oh, gotcha.
New Hope! I'm your biggest fan. Can I have your autograph?
Are you Master Senior Officer? Should we refer to you as Mega Master?
I can't believe it. The real New Hope in the flesh.
Mega Master, Mega Master, Mega Master!
Be quiet. From now on, no one calls me Big J, New Hope, or anything else.
Yes, Mega Master!
And not Mega Master either.
How about Super Duper Master?
On second thought, you're not allowed to talk at all.
Oh, come on, you're so mean!
There's no need to be so embarrassed, Johan. It's simply their way of showing you respect.
Exactly! You should be proud of yourself!
I'm with them. You have every right to be proud.
Respect. Everything I left behind has crumbled and faded into nothing. How can I possibly deserve anyone's respect?
If you really are the famous New Hope, you don't seem to fit the description. He partook in the Second Surface Reclamation Campaign nearly 60 years ago.
You know your history.
He was also detained in the Rehabilitation Center after being charged with treason. According to official records, he died from gunshot wounds sustained during a failed escape attempt.
Official records? On whose authority exactly? The central government, I presume.
Right.
I'm in no mood to explain every last detail to you. But rest assured, I am the New Hope that you are all talking about. I don't care what anybody says. New Hope is my nickname, and mine alone.
Wait, did he just call himself New Hope? I thought that word was banned.
Yeah.
Follow me, and you'll find out soon enough.
This isn't another test or anything like that, is it?
You all are guests of Eden. We both have fought a common enemy, and we consider you our allies.
Allies? Aren't they more like our backup?
You better watch yourself.
Not that I need any backup anyway. I'm way stronger than any of you. If you're so jealous, then just get stronger. What? Got nothing to say? Did I hit a nerve?
You want to go toe-to-toe without any weapons?
Excuse me?
Level the playing field. Just our fists. How about it?
What kind of nonsense is this? Why would I waste my time sparring with such weaklings? Isn't she adorable?
You mean infantile.
You okay, Isabel? You look like something's on your mind.
I can't take it anymore.
Huh?
I put up with it all the way until we got to Eden. But now that we're all working together, I've got to get closer to my beloved. I want to take in every last inch and bask in my darling's presence. I need it.
You go ahead and do that.
Do I not need Johan's permission?
I doubt he will care.
Darling, are you tired of walking? I can carry you.
If you say so, I'll guard the rear then. Well, shall we proceed?